Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tinesha Davis, and in this video, we're going to talk about something that we have long been awaiting the update for, and that is the Walmart weighted goods settlement, okay? Now, let me refresh your memories for a lot of you who don't remember or may not have heard, but in 2024, Walmart, there was a class action lawsuit. So this lawsuit focused on claims that Walmart overcharged customers with weighted goods, okay? These weighted goods included meat, poultry, seafood, and produce. The allegation was that in some cases, customers were charged more than the actual weight or advertised price, especially when items were prepackaged in advance. Now, what made this super simple is that most of us shop at Walmart. A lot of us have shopped at Walmart. With this class action lawsuit, you were not required to produce a receipt. Now, if you had receipts, especially if you had receipts that show that you actually purchased a lot of weighted good things, you could have gotten a bigger settlement. But if you did not have a receipt, the largest settlement you could get was $25. Now, some people felt like $25 whoop-de-doo, but the way I see it is $25 is a discount off of something, right? If I'm buying something that is $75, I can be like, hey, let me apply this $25 to that, and boom, $50. So that's the way I see it. So let's talk about 2 years later, practically, where we're at. If you would have filed a claim, you would have received an email letting you know that you got your settlement and what your settlement amount is or was, right? If you haven't received an email, I would say this. Do a quick Google search in your email right now. And all you have to do is what I Googled was Walmart goods or Walmart weighted goods. Any of those words should kind of pull up the email that was sent to you. In that email, there was a link for you to accept your prepaid MasterCard virtual card. So right here, I'm taking a look at my email. It says, our records show, this is what my email says, our records show that you have not yet activated your virtual prepaid MasterCard in the amount of $25.97. Woohoo, got more than $25. So $25.97 as your Walmart weighted goods settlement payment. And it has a link for more information. You can go to the website to see any questions you may have, so on and so forth. But I went ahead and I went to the link. The link comes with your reward code. But if you click the link from the email, you didn't have to insert any of that information. And so the rewards code took me to the prepaid MasterCard website. And from there, I was able to go ahead and accept my MasterCard. Okay. Now, what I did from there is I went ahead and I created an account, because otherwise, how are you going to get back to your card? So go ahead and bookmark that link and sign in. Create an account to sign in after you redeem it. And this is going to show me what's on my card. So again, $25.97. Now, what was interesting to me was, okay, how can I spend this money, right? How can I use this money? So you have a few options here. I'm going to click View Details. And when I click View Details, it shows me that if I choose to redeem this card on some of their participating merchants, it actually gives me a 5%. It gives me 5% back on the purchases I make. So that's almost like an additional 5% discount on whatever I may buy. So the way I would do it is like this. I would take a look at what are some of their merchants, and I would see, are these merchants something that I plan on using in the future, or something that I frequently use? So for instance, if we scroll through here, we see that their merchants are Panera Bread, Carnival, are you planning on a cruise? Sephora, Under Armour, Bass Pro Shops, AutoZone. I really like to do things that are kind of practical. Or you may be having somebody who has a birthday or a gift that you plan on getting for somebody, because they have Bath and Body Works, they have Adidas, they have Bonefish Grill, they have Cabela's, Carrabba's, Cracker Barrel, World Market, Cinemark. So they have a lot of different options here that you can actually use, but maybe you're not interested in that. You can also just use this online like a credit card, right? So you can see that they will show you on your card, you can click show number, and you can go online, do your shopping, and manually plug that in, right? Or you can do what I did. One of the things I did is I chose to have it sent to my bank account. And I did that by, another option you have before we get to that, you can actually request a plastic card. So that will take a little bit more time, but hey, we've been waiting a few years as it is anyway, right? So you can press that and you can fill in the information to have it actually physically mailed to your address as a physical card. You can also save it to your wallet, and you can use it for places that will let you use a virtual wallet as payment. So you can do that as well. But I went ahead and had it moved to my credit card by doing this. So on this page, you will see it says, for assistance with other payment options, please visit. And it has a link that you can click right there. So I clicked that, and it's going to take me to we're going to leave the Black Hawk Network site, continue. And we're going to go to the prepaid MasterCard balance transfer. So that's what I did. And I put in my activation code, which is that redemption code. And then I put in my last name. And then I clicked next. And then it gave me the options to use Zelle. They gave you plenty of options. So you can use PayPal, you can use Zelle, you can do Venmo. And it was another one that you could do. But I chose to have it Zelle to me. I did not have to put my bank account information in. I just had to put my phone number, and it automatically linked it up with my profile. If you're, however you're signed up with Zelle, you can use your email, you can use your phone number. I did my phone number, boom, 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 it found that. Now it did say it may take about 4 weeks for that process to finish and for it to get to your bank account, but that's what I did. That way I can have more flexibility on how I use it and where I use it. And again, I'm looking at it as a discount. Something that I would plan on doing anyway, boom, I now have $25.97 that I can take off of that price. Now, you may be like Jay. He's like, he filled out for the class action lawsuit, but he accidentally deleted the email that came with his redemption code. So what you can do in that case is go to the WalmartWeightedGrocerySettlement.com site, and I'll put the link in the description below. Go there and then go to contact. And then click Contact Settlement Administrator. For the reason I chose additional information, and then for the topic I chose information regarding MasterCard prepaid digital payment cards, and then scroll to the bottom, and it says, does this answer your question? I say no, and then I put my information in right here. Your email, and use what you use when you filed for your settlement, right? So I put my email, first and last name, phone number, and the reason I put payment, and then in the message I put lost my redemption code, and then submit that, okay? And so another thing to note is this. If your card is inactive for 12 consecutive months, they will start taking a 95-cent fee subtracted from your balance every month of continued inactivity. So you can avoid this inactivity fee by just using the money, right? Either just go ahead and use the money with the links and maybe some of the merchants that's on that website. That will probably be the easiest and quickest way. Or you can do like I did and transfer the money to your bank account, and they will automatically close out that card on your behalf. Other than that, it'll just take away the 95 cents a month until all of the funds are exhausted. So really, there's no true penalty. There's no true penalty, just the penalty of not using this free money that you get to have. And so that's pretty much it. So no, this isn't this big cash cow that fell into your life, but I think of it more so than fun money. I just think of it as offset money. And so this was pretty cool to get some offset money for however it is and whatever it is you was going to do in your life anyway. Okay, so that is the update on where we stand with the Walmart weighted goods settlement. Thank you all so much for being here. Thumbs up, talk to me in the comments, subscribe, and y'all see this? Look at my eye. Look at my eye. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Doesn't hurt. I guess some vessels just kind of burst in my eye. Oh. So, but that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. See you all in the next video. Peace.